You don't need superpowers to be a hero. You don't need a cape or a crowd. Sometimes all it takes is a decision to show up, to speak up, to stand for something good, even when no one else does. Heroism doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, "I'll try." The journey begins not with applause, but with a quiet act of courage. Heroes aren't born in comic books. They're born in schools, on sidewalks, in kitchens. They're nurses, mentors, fathers, friends. The ones who stay late, who listen, who give without expecting. They don't ask to be seen. They act because it's right. The most powerful people aren't the loudest. They're the kindest. Being a hero isn't always about big moments. Sometimes it's having the courage to do the small, hard things. Apologize first. Say no to peer pressure. Admit when you're scared, but do it anyway. The real battles are inside, and winning those, that's heroic. Heroes speak for the voiceless. They defend the ones too tired to fight. They don't look away from injustice. They step forward, even when their legs shake. A true hero doesn't need credit. They need conviction. And they carry that fire into every room they enter. Kindness is not weakness, it's strength under control. Heroes choose kindness not because it's easy, but because it's powerful. A kind word can break a cycle. A kind gesture can save a life. In a world that rewards toughness, choose tenderness. That's heroic. Heroes aren't after likes, they're after change. They take responsibility. When it's hard, when it's quiet, when it means carrying weight, no one else will. The real reward isn't fame. It's knowing someone's life is better because you were brave. Every hero falls, but they rise stronger, not because they're fearless, but because they don't let failure define them. Heroes own their scars. They grow through setbacks, and they keep going, not for glory, but for purpose. Sometimes being a hero means simply listening. No judgment, no fixing, just presence. People aren't always looking for answers. They're looking for someone to hear them. A hero holds space for pain and brings light through empathy. Doing the right thing, especially when it's hard, that's where heroes are born. Even when no one's watching, even when it costs you something. Integrity is the armor heroes wear. It doesn't shine, but it protects what matters most, your soul. True heroes create safe spaces. Spaces to speak, to rest, to grow. They don't just protect, they include. They don't just guard others, they lift them. Being a hero is making someone feel like they belong, like they matter, like they're seen. The world can be dark, cruel, loud. But heroes protect the light, especially their own. They don't let bitterness win. They guard their peace. They stay kind, even when life is unkind. Being a hero means refusing to let the world harden your heart. You stay soft and strong. In a world of masks, being yourself is heroic. To speak your truth, to walk your own path, to not shrink for anyone's approval, that's bravery. Heroes don't need to fit in, they stand out. Not for attention, but for authenticity. Forgiveness is a hero's choice. It doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing yourself from the weight. Heroes don't let anger define them. They rise above hate. They choose healing over hurting back. And in that moment, they win a battle few will ever see. You don't have to change the world overnight. Just change one life. Help one person. Make one day brighter. That's where every hero begins. not with crowds, but with compassion. The ripple you create in one heart could reach 1,000. Sometimes you won't feel ready. You won't feel strong. You'll wonder if it even matters. Be a hero anyway. Do the right thing anyway. Because the world doesn't need perfect people. It needs courageous ones. You won't always see the impact, but someone will feel it. Being a hero isn't about never being tired. It's about showing up even when you are. For your family. For your purpose. For the version of you that refuses to quit. Real heroes show up when it's inconvenient, when it's uncomfortable, when it's needed most. Heroes don't gatekeep. They teach. They share their mistakes, their wisdom, their light, because they want others to rise too. They don't compete, they build. A true hero is a mentor, a guide, a mirror, showing others what they're capable of becoming. Heroism starts in your own home, in how you treat your family, your neighbors, your partner, being reliable, being present, being kind behind closed doors. That's what makes a life heroic. The world sees your image, but your home knows your character. Heroes think beyond today. They ask, what will I leave behind? A story, a seed, a standard. Legacy isn't just what you do, it's how people feel because of you. Be someone worth remembering, not for what you had, but for who you helped. You don't need to wait for rescue. You are the hero you've been waiting for. You've got courage in your breath, strength in your scars, kindness in your hands. Be the one who rises. Be the one who leads. Be the one who loves deeply and lives fully. Be the hero of your own story.